In this video we're going to be dividing decimals. And our first question is fairly straightforward because we're just dividing by the whole number 7. So it's just going to be 7 into 15.172. Still a couple of things you need to be careful of. 7 into 1 won't go, 7 into 15 goes twice and 1 over. We've just crossed the decimal point, so we need to put it up the top as well. Now 7 into 11 goes once and 4 over. 7 into 47, well, 7 sixes are 42, so that's 5 left over. And 7 into 52, well, 7 sevens are 49, that will be 3 left over, and we can put a couple more zeros. 7 into 30, 7 fours are 28 and 2 left over, and 7 into 20 will go 2 times, 2 sevens are 14, and there'd be 6 left over. But that will do for now. So our answer, if we write our answer now, we could write it as 2.167 to 3 decimal places if we wanted to. Because in the 4th decimal place there's a 4, or I guess we could write it as 2.1674 if we wanted to go to 4 decimal places. In the next question, we're dividing by a decimal here, 0.8. That's very difficult to do, but if we find an equivalent expression, then we can do that. So if we make this 8, and we've got that by 8 by multiplying this by 10, so we need to multiply this by 10 as well, so we'll get 1.42. Okay, so this question is equivalent to our original one, and it will give us the same answer. So 8 into 1.42. So 8 into 1 won't go, we've crossed the decimal point. Now 8 into 14 will go once and 6 over. 8 into 62, well, 7 eighths are 56, and that will leave 6 left over. 8 into 60, well, 7 eighths are 56 again, and that will leave 4 over. And 8 into 40 goes 5 times. So this time we have a terminating decimal. So we won't even think of rounding that because we've got an exact answer. Question 3, dividing by 0.15. Well, let's make this a whole number by moving the decimal point 2 places. So we're going to divide by 15. And if we do the same here, we're going to get 0.196. So this expression is equivalent to the one above and gives the same answer. So it's now 15 into 0.196. 15 into 1 won't go. Across the decimal point, put it up the top. 15 into 1 won't go, but 15 into 19 goes 1 and 4 over. 15 into 46 will go 3 times, and there'll be 1 left over. So let's put another 0 to go with that one. 15 into 10 won't go, put up a 0 and carry that full 10 over to the next 0. Now it's 15 into 100 will go 6. 6 15s are 90, so we get 10 left over with the next 0, which is going to be 6. And we can see that 6 is going to reoccur. So our answer here, we can write as 0.013 to 3 decimal places. We know that much information. Or if we wanted to go one more place, we could, and that would be 0.131 to 4 decimal places. And the last question, we've got a negative divided by a negative here, so let's leave our signs and consider them last. We're going to divide by 9 here, which we got by multiplying by 100, and hence move the decimal point 2 places. So we're going to do the same here. To get to get 4,792. So it's 9 into 4,792. So 4 into 5 won't go, but 9 into 47 will go 5 times and 2 left over. 9 into 27 will go 3 times, 3 nines are 27 and 2 left over. 9 into 22 will only go twice, and 9 twos are 18, so that's 4 left over. So we'll need to put a few zeros here to keep going. We'll need to have a decimal point up the top as well, because we've just crossed the decimal point and there was 4 left over. So 9 into 40 will go 4 times. 4 nines are 36 and 4 left over. So we can see that's a recurring type thing. So how would we write our answer here? We're going to round it. So it will be 532.4 if we go to 1 decimal place, and I'd suggest that you go to at least 1 decimal place to acknowledge the fact that the answer contains a decimal. Or we could even go to 2, 532.44. And I think one of those two options would suit most people doing most calculations. The last thing to mention with this question is that it was a negative divided by a negative, so both our answers are positive. We could put in the positive sign, but it's not really worth it, so that's just acknowledging that it's positive.